Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, where today there's only one thing on the agenda, and that is to go and rescue Mox. Of course it is, because poor Mox got captured what seems like absolutely ages ago. I'm not quite sure how long it is in game, but it seems like a very, very long time, so I think yes, we should go and get him back. And don't forget that he did kind of sacrifice himself for us, to help us out. He kind of gave himself up for the greater good, I think we're in a situation, we're escaping the Lost, I think possibly. There were quite a lot of them, and he helped Outrider escape, which then meant that the Reapers joined us, which has been very helpful, but he then sacrificed himself to make sure that happened. So I think, yeah, we sort of owe it to him to get him back now. So don't worry, Mox, we're on the way. And of course, if we do rescue him, which I hope we do, we're going to give it a very good go. I imagine it's going to be a very difficult mission, but yeah, I'm crossing my fingers and my toes and everything else that we get him out of there. So if we do, we not only get a very good, very capable squad member in Mox himself, which is useful, but also we'll get all of his faction bonuses and orders and covert ops and all that kind of jazz, which will be very handy too. So do you know what? Here we go. Let's carry out the very excitingly named Operation Fire Strike and go and get Mox back. Hashtag rescue Mox, hashtag save Mox. Here we go. Now this is interesting actually. Down here, the sit rep is quite good. Normally these are bad. Normally these are negative things, but no, this one is actually working in our advantage. I think maybe because the mission is a stealth rescue mission. So maybe the idea is that we're supposed to not get seen at all. We kind of creep in, save Mox, and then creep out again without anybody seeing us. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the sit rep says that all soldiers on the mission will gain a single charge of the conceal ability, which is quite handy. So if we break concealment for whatever reason, we can then reconceal and carry on being all sneaky, which is very good. So yeah, here we go. Let's launch the mission. I think we're sort of over this side somewhere. Yeah, there we go, the Reaper HQ. So here we go. Fly in. Don't worry, Mox. We're on the way. Don't you worry, my good sir.
It looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Okay, we only have 3 people. This is a surprise. I was kind of expecting all 6 people to line up, but no, we've got 3. Okay, this changes things. Oh, and it's a very difficult mission, and we've got to do it with 3 people. Okay, but hang on. I think if we were going to pick any 3 people to do the mission, possibly not you 3. Although, Bernard, it is lovely to see you again. Hello there. Just wait around a bit. Your time will come. You can be Captain Psychic Pants, but not right now. So drop you lot out. I mean, the first person we have to pick is, of course, Major Solo. We've got to pick Major Solo because she's completely amazing. And then, have you got... Hang on. Make weapons available. Have you got the best weapon? Have you got the thing? Also, do we give you... I was going to say, do we give you the brain spike thing? But no, I think maybe, possibly we should give you, yeah, something else. I don't think if we're trying to do a stealth mission, we should run around with the skulljack. That's it. Not the brain spike. Although the brain spike is a good name. I mean, what could we go for? She doesn't need the vest. Cue lots of people out there cheering, saying, hooray, he's not giving everybody vests. I mean, maybe the mimic beacon. If we're doing a stealth mission, we could use that as quite a good distraction. So possibly, yeah, you can have that. Your gun has got the auto loader, which I think is quite a good one. Have we got any other ones? That's got a scope on it. I think, no, you keep that one. Keep that one. I feel like, should we possibly go and upgrade her gun? No, that seems okay. And then she's got the arc, but oh, have you not got the axes? Do you not want the axes anymore? There's the arc blade. I mean, the arc blade might be better. It might be a better thing. So 4 to 6 damage, 10% critical chance, 25% stun chance, and the axe is 4 to 6 damage, 10% critical. Ah, but there's no stun chance. Ah, okay. But you can throw an axe. But I think maybe the chance to stun people is a little bit better. So, okay, keep your arc blade then, so you don't have axes anymore. That's a bit of a shame. I quite like the fact you went around chopping people up with axes. But okay, so you've got that. I do wonder if we should go and possibly upgrade her gun. I think have we got extra bits and bobs? Hang on, let me go and just check out weapons and things. Let's maybe go and do a few little kind of weapon upgrades before we send you in to go and rescue Mox. Hang on, Mox. Okay, so Solo's weapon has got one available upgrade slot. So maybe let's take a look at that. What have we got to fit to it? We've got an advanced scope, which is increase aim by 10%. That's quite good. And a superior hair trigger. When firing, the soldier has a 15% chance that the shot will not cost an action for the active turn. Oh, that's quite good. That's quite good. Oh, I do quite like that for our rangers. That's quite handy. So they might nip in, have a shot, and then possibly it won't cost an action point, so they could have another shot or, you know, do some more running around or whatever. I think we'll go for that. I think really the advanced scope, I think we should keep for sharpshooters and things, because that's where they excel, isn't it? We need them to hit to do the damage, whereas Solo can run around with swords and things and cause damage. So you can have the superior hair trigger. Absolutely. You have that. You're very welcome. Also, your weapon is a bit of a boring colour. Can we give it a nice colour? Can we give it a fun colour? How about orange? There we go. I quite like with a pattern. Oh, yes. Again, I realise we are supposed to be going to rescue Mox, but hang on a minute. How about Muton armour? Muton armour? Oh, tiger's quite good, though. Oh, that looks quite good, actually. I like that. Yeah, we'll go for that, please. Oh, we won't give it a name because I'm going to get confused with the people names and the weapon names and everything else. Right. Okay, so that's her weapon. Oh, that looks very good. Oh, look. The end of it matches your arc blade thing. Unless that pattern just follows on. I don't know. But okay, that's quite good. So, yes, that's you. And then we need to figure out who else we're taking. Because we're going on a stealth mission. I kind of think the Outrider should come along. Because she is very stealthy. She is super sneaky. Also, her weapon has not been upgraded at all. We could give her an autoloader or the advanced scope. And then who else should come along? Who else should come along? I think maybe Violet. Just in case we need some healing. If it all goes south and people get injured, she can heal people up. I think we go for that. And yes, you've got this weapon here. Do you keep this weapon? Or do we give you the big sort of spear shooter thingamajig, whatever it's called, the bolt caster thing? I do like the bolt caster. 6 to 8 points of damage. The magnetic rifle does 5 to 7. But yeah, so the bolt caster, it does potentially. No, it does more damage. It does more damage potentially, but it's only got a clip size of 1. So you have to keep reloading it. But genetically empowered aliens are highly susceptible to being stunned, which is quite handy. So we could potentially stun the enemy. That will not stun, of course. Oh, what do we go for? I think we'll give you the bolt caster. You can have the bolt caster because that's an exciting thing. Okay, so you've got your big fancy fancy weapon back. That's good. So yeah, here we go. Outrider. What can we give to you? The scope, again, I think we keep for sharpshooters. Yeah, have an autoloader. The first reload in a mission does not cost an action. You can have that. Would that be better used for somebody else? I think maybe that might be better used on somebody else. And whilst we're here, what have we got on your weapon? Oh, you've got Alan. You've got Alan, of course you have. Hang on. You can hand Alan back in. Go for a regular Gauss rifle that isn't Alan. Although that one is quite heavily upgraded, actually. That one is quite upgraded. That's Alan, and that's just a regular one. Okay. Weapon upgrade? Okay, no, you've got all those. So have we got another sharpshooter? No, we haven't. Okay. Right. So I think we just keep those things, because Outright doesn't do that much in the way of shooting. So yeah, I think she should be okay to reload her weapon on her own, rather than getting a free one. So I think for now, we will keep those 2 mods. Okay, right, good. That's fine. Now, Mox, we're going to go and help you out. Promise, we really are this time. Right, here we are. Yes, Chat is going to talk to us in the corner. I know the deal. This is fine. So yeah, I think that's what we go for. And yes, you're working with limited personnel. Yeah, I noticed. Thanks for the heads up on that. So yes, Violet has got the med kit, so she can heal people up all over the place. And then Solo has got like the fancy distraction thingamajig, and Outrider doesn't have an item, but yeah, she sort of sneaks around and has abilities. There we go. I think we're ready. I think that is a squad that we're going to send in to rescue Mox. Here we go. Hashtag rescue Mox. Hashtag save Mox.
Thanks to our friends in the Resistance, we have a fix on the soldier that was taken captive during our previous operation. It sounds like they're being held in a high-security Advent facility, and our best chance at reaching them will be to go in as quietly as possible. If we're discovered, things are going to get ugly real fast. The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
Okay, so Mox is all the way over here, and I think it said he was unconscious. Okay, so that's where we need to go. So rescue them, get them out, get everybody else out. Okay, so the mission is simple. Go and grab our person, make them leave this area, and also get all our people out as well. And over here we have a security level. So the enemy at the minute is at ease, which is probably a good thing. Now, at the minute we can't see anybody. I'm not quite sure how we're going to get all the way in. Because surely we're going to have to, I don't know, open some doors or break some windows or something to get into the main structure of that building. I'm not quite sure. However, let's get our sneakiest person on board, shall we? Because you can move pretty quickly as well. So how about you head over there for now, pootle into over here, and have a look around. Can you see anything from where you are? Yes, you can. Okay, so over there is a person and a turret. Right, that is unfortunate, but can we come to here and have a look at that door? Is that door open? That is the question. Let's maybe just mosey on there and have a look at what's happening. Oh, and there's a guard over there as well. And several shooty guns in that part of the world. But, yeah, that door is open. That door is open. So potentially we could get in there if we're lucky and then kind of walk our way through. Okay, right. Solo, you can come through to here because that keeps you nice and hidden. There we go. So you pootle over there, hide behind some crate thingamajigs. I think you startled Outrider there. Sort of turn around really like surprised. Like, well, there's someone there. Oh no, it's you guys. Okay, hi. And then you can go and stand next to your buddies. There we go. And be careful of the floaty robot. Make sure it doesn't give our location away. Okay, so we can then hide over here. They're going to sort of pace up and down. Right. Not ideal for us. Please stop there. Stop there, sir. Okay, good. Right, they've stopped. I assume the other one, I can't move the camera while the alien activity is going on. I can swizzle it, but I can't move it around.
Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Yes, okay, right. So calling in the big, noisy, gigantic escape plane thing will make people suspicious. Who would have thought it? Oh, I see. Right down here, it doesn't particularly matter, look. So the soldier here isn't walking down here, and even if they did, there's a big load of stuff in the way. So they're not going to see us. It's Chappie just here. So, Outrider. Can we get inside? Can we get... What's that? What is that? Just that overly aggressive. The unit may take a shot immediately after going on Overwatch. Oh, you picked up a negative trait thingamajig. Yes, okay, better sort that out. Can we run in here? Can we have a little look inside? Because then if we can just walk through... Like, he's only just there, look. This is one room. We walk through there, through here, and he's in some cells over there. So if we can get in to this room and have a little look around, and again, be all sneaky about it, and you're good at this, because this is what you do, is this room looking okay?
May have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
What are they? I do hazily remember them, but I couldn't tell you what it was. What is that? I don't like that thing. I don't like it at all, and... Oh. It's right in the way. It's right in the way of where we need to be. There is no way that we could get round. Absolutely no way at all. Okay, right. That is potentially a bit of a bother, isn't it? Okay. You can stay there. You can hunker down for now, because they don't know we're here. So you carry on being sneaky. Violet, you're a bit further away. So you're going to have to potentially sprint to get to here. Yeah, that's out of visibility of that thing just there. So you run around to here. Please don't do something stupid like smash the window or whatever. You're on a stealth mission. Be quiet, please. Oh, there's another gun over there. And then, yeah, Solo, you run to just here. Because, again, we're being sneaky, we're being quiet. You get the dramatic sort of over-the-shoulder camera shot. Okay, you hopefully won't notice us. Nope, you're just walking your patrol route up and down. That's completely fine. Not going to go near those things because that's going to be a problem. More alien activity happening elsewhere on the map that we can't see. But yeah, enemies at ease. This all looks good. Now this, though, is a problem. How do we get round the weird floaty golden death angel? Because that is... I don't like that. I do sort of hazy remember something that looks a bit like that from the original game. But yeah, I can't quite figure out how we're going to do this. Unless... I mean, yeah, we could. We'd blow our cover, though. That's the only thing. Although, we have got a free use of conceal. We can go back into shadow or concealment or whatever. We could lob a claymore over here and then make it go boom. But of course that would blow our cover because things are going to explode. And normally in a prison things don't explode. So that would ruin our cover a bit. And also can't quite get the claymore where we need it to be. So we will shufty forward a little bit with you. Get a bit nearer. So you go just there. Oh, there's loads of people around. Okay. Right. And then you can hunker down. You do a bit of hiding. There's nowhere really for you lot to go. There's nowhere for you to go that's going to be of any use. I can't put you there because you'll trigger that thing. You can't really go here because that puts you in bad cover from something else. We need Outrider to do their thing. So, okay, for now... You can both hunker down, and then we'll see what the bad guys do. Right, so all that happened on the alien's turn was that soldier there walked back down here, so no great surprise. I do wonder, is there any other way round? Could we possibly make our way around here and through some other door? Maybe through this way? To avoid... Yeah, we're still going to have to go near him, potentially. Although, no, maybe not, actually. If we come in through here, they might not see us because their visibility is not that far. Maybe we have to go all the way around the outside and through that door there. Although I've got no idea what's around here. There could be a troop of 400 people out here, I don't know, doing, Zumba class or something. I've got no idea. So I think maybe we might need to check that out. Before we go and start exploding things, we might want to go and just have a little nosy around the corner. So, Outrider... You can do that. This is your kind of thing. This is what you're good at. So you run around here and check out this part of the world. The other two can just sort of hang around inside for a bit, possibly. So there's going to be one chappie. Where is that chappie? There was a guy here walking up and down, but he's gone. Okay. Right. I don't know what we do about them. I know they're over here, look. Maybe they wander off into the wilderness a little bit just to make sure nobody's hiding behind a tree or whatever. So I think maybe that might be what we do. Don't go directly through and take these guys on because that's going to make everybody know we're here and then life gets difficult because there's only 3 of us. Let's maybe do a little bit of sneaky beakying. Okay. So I think, yeah, we'll run you two over there then. So you can hide over there. And then Violet can... Where can you hide, Violet? You can go just there, look. You can hide over there and hope that we're going to be okay. Everybody's hidden. Right, duck down. There we go. Right, this is better. This seems like a better plan rather than making things go boom. Although that is quite fun. Okay, nothing that we can see so far. Right, chappie here is going to carry on his route. Is he going to pop back through this fence thing? Or is he just having a nice walk in the flowers? Okay, no, he's enjoying a lovely walk through the wildflowers. Okay, Outrider. You can go... where can you go? Here. And that means you get a good look at what's in that part of the world. Hopefully not a load of angry people. So you run along there. Anything going on? No. Okay, there is Mox right there. So I think, yes, if we come round this way and go through that door, that's going to be better. Okay, yes, this looks good. And I think maybe we might have to hack the door open, but we've got Violet. We've got Violet to help with that, which is brilliant news. Okay, right, this is good. We'll just shuffle the other two forward a bit. So you come forward to here, and Violet can shuffle forward to... Oh, crikey, where can you go that's not going to be terrible? You can go just there. So you run through to here. And then we'll see what the bad guys are going to do. That guy's going to carry on doing his route, I imagine. No, but yeah, these guys in here aren't moving. They're quite stationary. So yeah, we have to go around them, I feel. Right, Chappie down here. He's not going to see us. He's not going to see us. If he's doing that out over there, on the other side of those sort of red, weird wall things... it's going to be fine. Right, so we want to go back to Outrider, who is very good at this kind of thing. Right. Outrider, run to here. What can you see? Can you see any bad guys? No, you cannot. Outrider, run to just here. Can you see any bad guys? No, you cannot. Okay, this is excellent news. So, run solo as far as they can get. Around to here. Do a spot of hiding, and then Violet, can you run through? Yeah, you can run through to there, look, which sort of keeps up with everybody else. So you run through to here, and again, we'll see what the aliens do on their turn. But again, it's likely nothing that we can see. They're all doing stuff, but just in the background that we're not sort of aware of. Ah, here comes a person. The only thing is, where's their route taking them? Are they walking all the way down here, or are they stopping there and turning around? We did see... Hang on. That was... yeah, we saw... No, we didn't see him, actually. We saw somebody walking along here, but not that chappie there. Okay. That does change things a little bit, because I'm not quite sure what they're going to do. If they come down here, that's going to be a problem. Can we get in here? So, yeah. Outrider, can you run to just here initially? So you can have a look in that room, see what's inside. Anybody in here? No. And there's Mox. Okay, so if we then come in like that, we can then have a little look inside. So there's nobody in that room. Yeah, there we go. That was the right call, to kind of go in through the other door rather than go in all things exploding. Right, now you two need to get in here as well. The only thing is, can you? Can you both get in? Who's furthest away? Solo is furthest away. And then Violet can get to there. Okay. If that chappie walks this way, though, he might see Violet through a window, which would be somewhat unfortunate, wouldn't it? But I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Okay, Violet, run through to there. So you go through there. And then Solo, you go here. You go next to Outrider. Be all sneaky, be all quiet. This is good. Right, aliens, turn. Not so bothered about most of the people, but what is this guy here doing? The guy over there, what are they doing? If they... they might possibly see us through the window. No? No? Okay, good. If you'd like to stop there, though, that'd be great. Thank you. Okay. They haven't seen us. Where are they going to walk? Because if they go in here, then, yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of it. They'll see us, they'll raise the alarm, everybody will shoot at us, and there's going to be a lot of dying happening. And I'd rather avoid the whole dying thing. So yes, what do we do with you? I mean, in theory, Solo could potentially run over here and kill you to death very easily. But would that raise suspicion? Would that raise suspicion? If nobody sees, there's nobody else around to see the brutal, choppy murder happening. So I think possibly we might get away with it because it's kind of round a corner. If it was here, they might notice, or here, but it's kind of round this corner, so possibly that could be handy. Also, you need to go and open that door. You need to get over there to open the door. But I think, yeah, we need to take care of this chappie first before we then go and start, sort of hacking doors and picking up mocks and such. I think, yeah, we need to just take care of this chappie first. Okay, Solo, how much damage do you actually do with your slash attack? No, not on them down there, because that would be a foolish thing to do. Oh, she can't see that guy, so she can't go and slash attack that guy. She's got no idea that he's there. Oh, that is a bit of a bother, isn't it? No, you're not going to run in and do that on those guys, because that would be silly. That way madness does lie. Okay. Maybe we run you guys, then, into various corners over here. And yeah, if he's going to go that way, we might be okay. If he comes into the room, we are going to be in trouble. So how about we run Solo into that corner? She can look out the window and look at the bad guys. Hello. And she could go round this corner, just scoot round here, and she could hunker down. Oh, hang on. She can do the door. Oh, we could potentially get the door open. Okay, not now, because that guy might be a problem. So hunker down. And then Outrider, you come over here. And again, hunker down. Let's see what the enemy are going to do. It all depends. Not so bothered about you. This is lovely. Nice evening stroll. Yeah, okay. You're not the one that we're worried about. It's the one who's quite near to us. And not you either, although, my goodness, there are a lot of people. It's you. Are you coming in? Or are you just walking on by? You're just going off in that direction. Now, the only thing is, next turn, are you going to go round the corner, or are you going to come back? Again, if you're going to come back, we can't be wandering about in this room because you're going to see us. So, I think what we'll do we have another turn of just sort of hunkering down? Another turn of just letting the enemy move out of the way a bit. That's what we're going to do. Hunker down. And you hunker down, and you, guess what? You can hunker down, and we'll let the enemy do what they want to do. You're going to go wandering back in that direction. Yep, okay, do it quick, please. There we go. Yep, bye-bye, cheerio, have a nice walk in the evening. You're coming sort of this way, but again, we're not bothered about you. What is the other guy doing? And can you walk a bit quicker, thank you? So this guy is now coming back this way. Okay, and then he'll get to sort of, around here, and then he'll walk all the way back over there. So I think we have another turn of just sort of hanging around doing nothing for a bit, and as soon as he's here, we can then scurry about and do stuff, and get the rescue underway. But I think for now, he is still a little bit too close for comfort. So, we'll hunker down again, and we'll let him effectively just kind of get out of the way. We just want him sort of over here somewhere. So, time to hunker down, everybody. Right, there we go. Chappie has headed over in that direction, which is very good. Thank you very much. Very obliging of you. So now that means that we can sort of move about that room a bit more freely, because he can't peer in through the windows or whatever. Right. Okay, so I think maybe, do we now get you, Violet, to pop the door open? Or do we open it? No, I think it unlocks the door. So I think we unlock the door, and then somebody has to go over and actually open it, and then we go inside and grab mocks. Okay, so can we do this from here? I think we can. There we go. So we can send the floaty robot over to do a bit of hacking. So unlock door, bypass door lock 100%. So the door is going to be opened. That's brilliant. Alien facility lead, 85%. Okay, I don't know what that means, but let's send over the little floaty robot. There you go, floaty robot friend. You go and do some system overriding. Okay, so the door will open. It's guaranteed 100% that is sorted. And then we get the hack reward. So we can either unlock the door without triggering security protocols, which does sound like quite a good idea. That sounds very handy. So that means we can just open the door and nobody will know. We can just keep it nice and quiet and secret, which is good. Or we could get an alien facility lead. Recover a mission lead on an alien facility. I'm not entirely sure what that does. I think maybe that marks another alien facility thing on our map. But I think we already have possibly 2 or 3 of those anyway. So I would rather go for that right now. I would rather get the door unlocked whilst being all sneaky beaky about it. Let's go for that. And that means we can continue being all sort of hidden and we can try and get out, under under stealth conditions still, rather than having to go out all guns blazing sort of a thing. So I think let's begin the hack, shall we? It's 100% chance, so it will work. So, this is like a completely no-risk situation. Hooray! It worked. Who would have thought it? Right, so there we go. So, yes, thank you, little floaty robot friend. You were very good. So the door, I think... Can we look? The door... There we go. The door is now unlocked, but not open. I don't think Violet can make it over there. She can't quite get round. Although she might be able to next time. So how about we move you to just there. You come around here. You're still concealed, which is fine. So this is good. Outrider, I think you go here, look. You run to there and you pop the door open. And I think we should be okay to open the door without stuff happening. So you open the door. Okay. I was a bit afraid. Something's happening up here. Oh, we can call the Sky Ranger. Okay, so we can now summon our way out of here. How does that work exactly? How do we summon the Sky Ranger? So do we... I don't know, does it appear back where we started? Or do we pick an area? Can we say pick us up from this lovely sort of alien planty meadow? Can we get picked up from outside the door? I don't know how that works. I'm not quite sure how that bit's going to function. Because, yeah, if we press that and it says, yeah, the Sky Ranger's back where you started, I'd rather get everybody back to near where we started while being stealthy, then press the button. That's going to alert everybody. Everyone's going to go, oh, there's a big sort of flying ship thing there. That shouldn't be there. I'm on alert now. But I'd rather do that while our people are nearby to where it's going to be. But if we can just, summon it to just here outside of the door, which would be very handy, then it's less of a bother, isn't it? It's less of a nuisance. But I don't know how that works, game. I don't want to press it in case it triggers it back at the start point and then we're in the middle here in a spot of bother. Okay. What we're going to do is Outrider can move around the corner. We'll pop you into there. And then Solo. Who's going to carry Mox? Because somebody's got to pick him up. I think... who's going to be the best person? I think maybe Violet should. Because Violet's weapon only has 1 shot before she has to reload it. So that means that, yeah, she has a chance on her turn of having 1 go at killing or injuring an enemy. Whereas Solo can run and gun, and potentially also she can chop people with her sort of laser sword thingamajig. So she's a bit more maneuverable and versatile. So she can dash about the battlefield and kill some more people. Whereas Violet's not quite as good at that kind of thing. So I think Violet can carry on being the support role and go and walk Mox around. And Solo can just sort of hang around. Solo can carry on being sneaky potentially. If we could just get outside, that'd be great. So you go there, you hunker down. So everybody's hunkering down. The aliens are going to get their go. Although we can't see what's happening. Come on, aliens, have your turn. Okay, Chappie down here went even further away, which is really, really good for us. So he's now sort of out of the picture. So I think we should then run Violet into there. So you go in, Violet, and then you can pick up Mox. So you carry Mox, please. Yeah, there we go. You pick up Mox. Hello there, Mox, buddy. Oh, it's lovely to see you again. Sorry it took so long. Oh. Ah. Right. This could be a bit of an issue. It appears that she's been revealed. Oh, and this chap here can also see everything now. Okay, this is not good, is it? Okay. Security level 2. The enemy are on guard. Okay, so they know that we're here. I don't know how they saw her through a wall, I'll be honest, but okay. Maybe they could see where Mox no longer was. They could see that Mox wasn't there. Oh, it's our go. Oh, I thought I was waiting for the aliens to have a go. Right. Okay. So, hang on a minute, hang on. So, Outrider's concealed. Solo is no longer concealed, I don't think. That thing has 18 hit points. I don't like that very much. Okay. Violet, how far can you get? Can you get, say, outside? No, you can't get outside. Okay, that is a nuisance, isn't it? Okay, I think we need to deploy the Claymore. I think we pop the Claymore where it's not going to get Solo, potentially. This will get you revealed, but I think it's worth it. So if we, say, chuck the Claymore there and then blow it up, that should cause some good damage. And that'll get these two maybe out of the way, which gives us a chance to kind of leg it out the door. So, okay, we will throw that just there. Okay, throw it round the corner. There we go. Would you look at that? There's an explodey thing. And then you can shoot at it. Absolutely. You have a shot. Things are going to go boom. That will damage the floaty thing. And it will kill, I think, the other regular trooper. And it'll blow up whatever that is. But that's fine. So, let's give it a go. And kaboom! Right, okay. Things have exploded. The enemy, I think, are possibly largely suspicious of us now because things have gone boom. Oh, it was a bigger boom than I thought it was going to be. The bits of wall are missing and everything. Crikeys. And then I think, do we do a slash attack with you on that Archon? Archon, that's what they're called. Yeah, we have seen them before. I think we give that a go. Let's give that a go with you. Yeah, there we go. Run in, do a slash attack. Come on, do like really exciting things. Okay, 6 points of damage. I think now it's going to be the aliens' turn. Yeah, they're going to start getting grumpy because they've just been made aware there's a big hole in the wall. Oh, the gun turrets are going to activate as well. Can they see through the hole in the wall, maybe? Is that the issue? Oh, everything's activating. We're supposed to be all stealthy. Right. Violet, you need to just get nearer to the exit over here. I'm pinning my hopes on the fact that we can press that button and put the Sky Ranger either just here right outside the door or maybe over here. I suspect possibly it's going to be sort of out of the compound boundaries. So it's going to be just here, I think. So if we get you to, say, either or really, isn't it? Just there. If you sort of try and drag Mox all that way to just here. Oh, Mox is very heavy. There we go. Right, so you go there. And now, yeah, everybody's been spotted. I don't think our approach to subtlety has gone well. But yeah, we did all right. It got Mox on board, as it were. We've picked Mox up. Now it's just a case of surviving until we can get out of here. So you are, I don't know what you're doing. You're knocking down a bit of wall. Okay, that's a critical hit on Solo. That's really bad and really unfortunate. She's got, what, 5 hit points left? She's taken 2 because she dodged. She's now down to 3 hit points. Blade Storm on that thing. Okay, she Blade Stormed the big Archon thing and killed it to death. Okay, if anybody else shoots at her and hits her, she's going to be in trouble. Untouchable, it said there. Oh, yes. Okay. We need you to all stop shooting.
Alerted to your presence. They're actively hunting for you now.
Okay, right. Thank you. I noticed. Were they shooting at us? Why, thank you, Central. Thank you. Okay. You can make it there. Outrider can make it there. Solo can make it here. I am pinning all of my hopes on the fact that we can call the Sky Ranger and tell it to pick up somewhere around here. Okay. Sky Ranger, I'm going to press the button. Place an evac zone for your... Oh, we get to put it... Can it go here? it can go literally outside the door. It can go inside the door inexplicably. I think everyone can... Hang on. Can everybody get just there? You can, and you definitely can. Okay, right. This is brilliant news. Okay, right. Call the Sky Ranger, please. I'd like to call a Sky Ranger. I'd like to put it just there, thank you. Okay, so now that's going to kick things off around here, isn't it?
Brand is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
Okay, so yeah, the arrival of the floaty evacuation plane has made them understandably suspicious. Yeah, look, I think we can get out. I think we can all just skip happily into this thing. So you run over here. This is brilliant. Solo, you are a bit battered and bruised, but you can come over here as well. Brilliant. And then, Violet and Mox, you come over here. Just lug them over. Okay, and then we can press the evac all button. They can all go up into the spaceshipy thing, and then we're done. And then we are done. I'm a bit worried about Solo. I think Solo might need some time to recover from her wounds, because she did get a bit battered and bruised, but she's okay. She's still here. Everything is fine. Okay, yeah, evac all. Just get out of here. Get out of Dodge, please. Take Mox with you. There we go. Make sure we take Mox. Don't forget the floaty robot. Don't forget the floaty robot. You've forgotten the floaty robot.
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished.
I just hope your soldier was not too scarred by the experience, as brief as it was.
Was it brief? I don't know how brief it was. I mean, he might have been there for weeks. I'm not quite sure. It could have been days. It could have been weeks. I think he has been captured for a good number of weeks, maybe over a month. I'm not really sure. Whatever the case, it's Mox. Mox, I think, will be fine. He seemed like somebody who would take this in his stride. He seemed quite resilient when we met him that time. So there we go. Operation Firestrike is complete. It took 13 turns. Quite a lot of those were us just waiting for people to walk by. But, you know, stealth mission, that's fine. Killed 2 out of 10. And, one person is wounded, nobody's dead, and we've got Mox back, which is brilliant. Okay, right, here we go. Let's go and have a chat with Mox, I imagine.
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
Okay, that's good for Mox, but we do have a bit of an issue with Solo. She's so injured that she's sort of collapsed. She can't stand here and do the dramatic, yay, we're the big heroes pose. Only 6 days, though. Only 6 days. That is not too bad at all. I've just noticed that Outrider's got 31 kills to her name. She's got more kills than Solo. And Violet's only 2 behind Solo. I thought Solo would be way ahead with that. But she did go on some covert ops, I suppose. But, okay, right, there we go. So, you're back. This is good. And Mox wants to have a chat with us, apparently.
To return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
That's okay, Worf, because of course that is the voice of Michael Dorn, aka Worf from Star Trek. Oh, it's so good they got all the Star Trek people in. That makes me very happy, because I'm a bit of a Trek nerd. I like a bit of Star Trek, so yeah, that's good. I like that. Hello there, definitely not Worf. Right, there you go. Mox is back. This is brilliant. I imagine he's going to talk to us a bit more, because now we're going to get all his sort of faction thingamabobs to go and work with. So, yeah, let's continue.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Riker. Amazing. There you go. Yes, all done. We got him back. That's good news. Oh, I thought maybe Mox might be a bit more chatty, but no, it appears that isn't the case. Okay, if we now go to the Resistance Ring...
We already have a covert operation underway, Commander. It will take some time to complete.
Yes, I know that. Thank you, Central, for pointing out the obvious, but I was wondering if the other factions things were going to appear here or not. But it doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, never mind. Okay, so what do we have going on? What's currently happening? So expand the event queue. So 6 days until the Proving Ground experimental... the armour! Okay, I do want to get that done. Plated armour tech is 6 days. Supply drop in 14 days. Shield power coil in 22 days. So yeah, that thing's key to everything else. That thing's really important. However, we have got a little bit of time. So, one thing we do want to do, actually. Can we Yeah, get rid of her negative traits. Can we get rid of Outrider's negative traits? It was something to do with shooting. If you go into Overwatch, she might start firing because she's full of rage and anger or something, which is not very good for a sneaky person. So you go and have that sorted. So 5 days, that's fine. She can go into there, have a little bit of therapy and such. That's okay. And then, yes, over here, can we get anything in the Guerrilla Tactics School? Is there anything that we would like? Hunter's Instinct. Oh, hang on. We've got loads of supplies. We've got lots of supplies. Okay, so range attacks against flanked enemies deal more damage. Sword attacks have a 10% bonus to critically hit enemies. Okay, that's amazing. Specialist, cool under pressure, gain 10 aim and the ability to critically hit when taking Overwatch and reaction shots. That's also really good. And Reaper Infiltration increases hacking by 25. Advent security towers cannot see this unit when it's concealed. Oh, they're the towers that have the red spinny light thing on the top. Okay, that I'm not so bothered about because we don't often do hacking with our Reaper. I do want this. We have got some good rangers, including, of course, Solo, who is very good. So I think, yes, if we've got a 10% boost to critically hit enemies with swords, let's take that, please. We'll have a bit of that. And then, yes, go back here. So, right, the training centre. Okay, so we can retrain soldier abilities. So we can give people additional things, can't we? So let's say, let's go for, I don't know, Betty. Let's go for Betty. A promoted soldier can be retrained in their class to choose a new ability configuration, but they'll be unavailable for combat for 5 days. Oh no, where was the one where you get to give them things? You get to give them additional points. Oh, maybe this is the wrong bit. Oh no, is that this bit? Oh no, it's here. Train abilities. There we go. So yeah, Betty. If we go to here, there we go, look. So Betty's got 9 action points of her own to spend, and then we've got a pool of 41 XCOM action points. And that means that we can go back and give Betty other things. So we can give her, say, return fire. When targeted by enemy fire, automatically fire back with your pistol once per turn. That's down the other sort of track, if you like, that she's not chosen to upgrade in, but we can go and pick that. Your sniper rifle attacks shred armor. Well, that would be super useful, wouldn't it? That would be amazingly useful. If you spend all your actions on moves, you're granted an automatic Overwatch shot at the end of the turn. Oh, that's amazing as well. That, though, I think we go for that. It's going to use all of her 9 points plus 1 of the pool, but then she can shred armor from range. Yeah, we'll take that, please, because that's really good. So yeah, you can't refund abilities without special training. I don't think we want to. I think that's really good. There you go, so she's not got any. I mean, I kind of feel like we need to go through each person and upgrade them with the things that are going to be quite handy. But I mean, this could take a while because there's so much really good stuff. There are so many things out there. Okay, right, so Solo, which one of these things that you haven't taken is going to be useful, and can we afford it in terms of these sort of upgrade point things? Right, okay, I think maybe these things here are not quite as useful as I thought they might be, because they don't really suit Solo's character build. The way I see Solo being used is to run around the battlefield very quickly and get into the right places and then chop at people with great big kind of laser sword things. And these things are all about being sneaky. They're all about being concealed and being, like, cool, sneaky and creeping around, which doesn't really suit her because she's going to be very much unsneaky if she's up in somebody's face chopping them with the big sword. So I don't know if any of these are going to be particularly useful. That one there is sort of okay. If you didn't attack this turn, hunker down automatically, and hunkering down gives you, like, dodge boosts and things. So that could be quite useful. However, I am very tempted by that. Blast padding. Your gear includes layers of extra padding and blast plates, granting a bonus point of armour and 66% less damage from explosive attacks. So she gets a point of armour, which is really, really handy, and she also does take a lot less damage from explosions that might be nearby. And it's 13 of the 15 points that she's got, so we don't need to use any from the pool. So we'll go for that. So yes, please, we will take that. So now she's got a point of armour, which makes her even more formidable. Okay, brilliant stuff. Right, that's you done. So, you've got 20 because you're gifted. So you're going to pick up a lot of these. Oh, crikey, there's so many things. There are so many things that we could go for. Fire twice in a row at an enemy. We could have aid protocol. We can do a few of these things, actually. We can do a few of these. Okay, right, what's going to be good for you, Violet? I think we're going to go for these first two here. That does require dipping into the pool a little bit, but that should be okay. I think it's only 1 point. So, combat protocol. We can send the gremlin out to jolt the enemy, which does guaranteed damage, which is increased against robots. So we can do a bit of damage against robots, yes please. And then haywire protocol. You may target robotic and mechanical enemies with your gremlin, attempting to hack them and seize control. So we could potentially use our floaty robot to go over to, say, a turret or robot, take control, and then we've got ourselves, I don't know, a turret or a big stompy machine or whatever. That seems like quite a good idea. Yeah, we will have that, and it's 1 point out the pool, but that pool is going to get topped back up soon, because that's what our current covert op is. We're grabbing, whatever it was, 15 points or something, I don't know, but we're grabbing some points to top the pool back up. So we will have that, thank you. Oh, this just changes everything, doesn't it? This is amazing. Right, Outrider, I think you've got 6 of those points. I don't know, what's going to be good with you? What is going to be handy with you? I think we upgraded some of yours, didn't we? I think we did some of yours. You can target enemies within squad mate sight. You can have squad sight. That could be quite handy. I think possibly we've already done your one. A kill with a claymore puts the Reaper into shadow. Hopefully you should already be in shadow. I think we've done yours, so we'll keep yours. We've got 6 points anyway. Right, Betty. You've got no AEP. Or did we? No, we just gave you a thing. That's why. We just gave you a thing. Okay, now you're done. Okay. Art Neurotic, what can you have? You're gifted. You've got 15 points. You've got 15 points as well. Oh, this is just wonderful, isn't it? This is very good. You could remain hidden, or you could have Long Watch. You could take a shot with a small aim penalty for a significant damage boost, or you could have the kill people from above thing. I do like Long Watch. Allow Overwatch to trigger with squad sight. I think that's quite handy to have as a sniper. I know you're going on the pistol build, but that's quite good. So we'll pick that for you, and then keep the rest of your points. Pigman, you're gifted. You've got 15 as well. Oh my goodness me. You're a grenadier. I know you're a grenadier. You're going down the sort of like the explosives expert thing. But I think using your big gun to shred armor seems like a bit of a no-brainer, because armor is good to get rid of, isn't it? So there we go. That will do. And then we will keep your 5 points. We need to come back and spend these at some point. Right, Dave, what can you have? Oh, there's so many exciting things. Hunker down now confers 20 aim. Overwatch shots can be triggered by any enemy action, not just movement. I know, blast padding. Blast padding, yeah. So you're gifted as well. We've got so many gifted people. So you can have blast padding for armor. I quite like that. Is it worth spending 7 of our XCOM points to give Dave 2 grenade uses? I think that's what we do. I like how it says the grenade, and your grenade only slot gains a bonus use. The grenade doesn't gain a bonus use. When you throw a grenade and it goes boom, you can't go and pick it up and use it again, game. I mean, I've never thrown a grenade, but I'm fairly sure that's not how that works. I think we just have 2 grenades. I think it's worth getting that. I think it's worth spending 7 of our pool points to get that done. So there we go, Dave now got double grenade use. Abandon all, here we go. What can you have? Blade Master. Now we're getting into less options here, of course. You've only got 6 points. So we're going to have to spend some stuff with you. You're being the sneaky one, but still, maybe we could give you Blade Master. Just to allow you to cause a bit more damage with a sword if you have to. Yeah, we'll go for that. I like that, dipping into the pool a bit there. Okay, Cypher. Oh, they've given themselves a little nickname. Oh, okay. Hello there, Cypher. You've only got 6 points. You can have the A protocol stuff or a volatile mix. Your grenades deal 2 extra damage? Oh, why can't we all have that? That sounds very jazzy. Let's not do you. You're on a covert action, as are you. Oh, you we can't do anything with. That's fine, because we need to take you on a mission and level you up. Mox also can't be leveled up as well right now. Mox is gifted, though, which is good. Hi there, Mox. And Bernard, of course, hasn't got a roll, so we can't do anything. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. I think that was a good array of exciting new update thingamajigs. I think that's going to help out quite a bit. There we go. Right, we've done a thing. We've done an exciting thing. And talking of exciting things, maybe whilst we're here in the training centre, we could encourage the bond between Dave and Nadine, so Wee Hours and Violet, to become even stronger. And they get more bonuses and things. So what does that entail? 3 days. Just 3 days of work and they can get additional tactical benefits. Yes, absolutely. I'm not planning on doing anything in the next 3 days. I'd like to go, potter about a bit and get some intel or something. So yes, they can have level 2. So the bond will be level 2. So benefits. Covert operators. When deployed on a covert action, the duration is reduced by 1 day. Oh, that's quite good. Spotter 1. The soldiers granted a bonus to aim when their bond mate has attacked or been attacked by the soldier's target. An extra bonus is granted if the bond mate is adjacent. Okay, so if they're stood next to each other and they're firing at the same person, then they're going to get lots of bonuses. If they're apart but still firing at the same person, they're going to get a little bit of an aim boost. And then stand by me. When this soldier ends a move adjacent to their bond mate will be automatically cleansed of any negative mental effects. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. So if they get, panicked or whatever it was, terrified, they can just put these two next to each other and they'll talk it out and they'll give each other a pat on the back and sort out. Yeah, absolutely. Do that, please. That's very good. And there we go. They're all in here, having a lovely time, having a chat and playing on the holodeck. Marvellous. Oh, hang on a minute. I think we've got an engineer just sort of hanging around not doing anything. Oh, hang on. Denise Tucker, what can we do with you? Maybe. Can you help out down here with this power coil thing? Can you go into there? So at the moment it's 22 days. If you could help a little bit, down to 11 days. Okay, that's huge. That is really, really impressive. Okay, right. I like that. That's good. I don't think that's going to get done before something else happens. Ooh, alien wreckage. Okay, so we've got 8 days, alien alloys, Illyrium crystals. Okay, that is quite tempting. Oh,
the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Betos, first of the freed Advent. You are safe here. Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander. I shall do the same. My skirmishers stand ready, should you need them. May our people stand united until the false gods fall.
Okay, right, now we've had the formal introduction to the skirmishers. Okay, so new faction orders. We can't sort of deploy these right now, because I think we have to do them at the end of the month. But okay, so weak points, decoys and deceptions, and another covert action to reduce the Avatar project progress. I think we should definitely do that as soon as we can. I think there's 2 now. We can really knock the Avatar project back quite a bit just from doing the covert actions. And now we get to look at what their orders do. So Children of Flame, all knowledge gained by the Chosen is reduced by 33%. Can we do that? Can we stop the Chosen getting information? Because that'd be useful. Any shredding attack from XCOM does an additional 1 shred to the target. Okay, that's also quite useful. But they're all the way over there. So can we fly all the way over here? It's quite a long way off. Okay, right now time is ticking by. So I would like to, if we could, go to that alien wreckage. I think we fly to here. We spend 8 days grabbing some alloys and some crystals, and that gives a chance to work our way through all of that kind of stuff. I imagine something else will pop up during that time. Something else will happen. We've got that thing there. Got, yeah, radio operator, alien wreckage, and the black market. Okay, so I think we will go to here. Let's go down there and grab us some goodies, because that will help. Alloys are looking a bit low. Illyrium could be higher, couldn't it? So I think, yeah, we will spend 8 days grabbing this stuff. I imagine something... There we go, look. I thought something might pop up and get in the way. Okay, right. Review targets. Right, this is, like, crucial. This is crucial because this is where we block our dark events. We can only pick one. So the dark event, I think it might be that one. I think that might be the one that we go and do. This one here, we would get an engineer out of that. But yeah, the dark event is at the risk of ambush and or covert actions. But we've kind of negated that with one of our orders, with one of our faction orders. So that's not going to bother us. Even if that came to pass, it wouldn't bother us. So we can ignore that. So it's a case of either countering the guaranteed reinforcements and all guerrilla ops, or countering the poisonous rounds. I mean, we get a scientist out of that one. That is difficult. And we get supplies out of this one. If we do that, we could use these supplies to get those final little kind of upgrade bits and bobs that we didn't get from the training room, whatever it was. What is the guerrilla tactics room? I forget, but there's some stuff that we didn't get. So we could spend those on getting a few little kind of bonuses. And also, yeah, it'll counter the fact that the guerrilla ops will get reinforcements. I think we do that, although, what's this down here? Intel suggests a high concentration of beast-like enemies at the mission site. The lost are known to be present in the surrounding area. Caution advised. Okay. Right. Do you know what? We're going to do this. I think we have to go and do this. So, okay, right. Wait there, alien alloys and all the nice things. We've got to go and do another thing. Hang on. So confirm that. Fly over here. Get that sorted.
Commander, it would appear the aliens have sent a particularly nasty group of creatures into this area. It seems even Advent can barely control them. I would strongly advise caution.
Oh, thank you. Caution when fighting the terrifying alien overlords. Okay, thank you so much. That was very helpful. Okay, right. Remove everybody. Get rid of all of the people, because there's a lot of people in here. Right, okay. So who are we definitely taking? Oh, yes. There aren't that many people. Solo's injured. Aunt Neurotic is shaken. 2 of them are bond training. You're getting rid of your negative traits. Okay, so that's why it gave us just anybody that was available. So, right, Betty, you might need to lead this one. And we want you to have Alan. There you go. Betty's reunited with Alan. And we want you to have Shadowkeeper. No, we don't. No, we want the other one to have Shadowkeeper. You can have a mag pistol. There you go. Aunt Neurotic needs to have that, but they're shaken, so we can't do anything about that right now. We'll take Pigman, because you're good, because, yep, you're around. You've got 2 lots of grenades. Possibly, can we replace one of your grenades with a med kit? Just because I feel like we might need some medical support on this one. Oh, Betty's got a grenade. No. You can have a vest, Betty, to keep you alive against the terrifying beast. You... We'll have Abandon All. Abandon All can come and join in. You've got your vest on. This is good. Okay, make weapons available. That's fine. Hand all the weapons in. So you can then have a gun which has got an upgrade. So you get the auto loader one. That will do. And then, I mean, we could, in theory, yeah, we could get Mox. And we could get Joe. It seems a bit weird. All these sort of, Mox and Cypher and then Joe. We'll bring those 2, I think. We'll bring you, and we'll bring... Oh, crikey, we're going to bring everybody. And we'll bring you, and we'll bring you. So everybody except Bernard is going to be doing stuff. Okay, no, this is fine. Everything is fine. You probably don't want one of those. You don't want a grenade. Let's give you a vest. I feel like we need to give you things to keep you alive. So you can have a vest, and Mox, you do seem the type to maybe have a skulljack. which would get us some intel. You'd like that, running in and doing a bit of jabbity jab. Yeah, you do that, please, Mox. Perfect. There we go. Right, I think that sort of looks okay. That's kind of okay. Again, I can hear people rolling their eyes as I go, no, Penge, take more grenades. But no, we need to keep people alive against lots of sort of whatever it was, wild alien beasts or whatever. So, yeah, there we go. I think that's the squad that we're going to go for. Although, hang on. No, you need a med kit. We need to give you a med kit, I feel. Hang on a minute, hang on. Make utility items available, please. You need a med kit. Because I think it can be applied with your thing, can't it? It can be applied with your robot. Or if not, you can just run around and help people anyway. But, right. Okay, there we go. I think we're ready to go. Let's go and launch the mission and hope it's fine. In fact, no, hang on a minute, hang on. Let's do a complete 360 on what I just said. Put the brakes on that plan. The hour here is quite late, and I suspect if we go and attempt to take on Operation God Valley, which is a good operation name, by the way, I think possibly it's going to take a while, which means I'm not going to be able to go to bed for a good long time, and then tomorrow I'm going to be exhausted. So I think we shall park things for now, we'll wrap things up for the minute, and then when we come back next time, we shall do this mission. I think that's what we'll do, because yeah, it's just going to be too late otherwise. I don't think it's going to be an easy mission. I get the impression it's going to be quite tricky. We need to go and find an alien relay and blow that up. And then, there's savage beasts around and loads of lost as well. So it says moderate difficulty, but that might be just being conservative. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, because the hour is quite late, we shall wrap things up for now. Come back next time and take on Operation God Valley. But I think we did okay. I think we did okay this time. I mean, yeah, the big objective was to rescue Mox, and there he is. Hello there, Mox. Welcome aboard. This is your first sort of proper mission with us, so that'll be good to see how you get on. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do for now. We'll finish things up, come back next time, and see how we get on at destroying an alien relay, and then, as well as doing that, I think if we could get everybody sort of, get a decent squad ready, so people healed up and not training and not on covert ops and such, I would like to go and do one of the covert ops that knocks the Avatar project back even more, because that seems like a bit of a no-brainer. And then I think, now that we've got the comms room up and running, I think we need to go and move into a new area. That sort of central Russian area, was it? Whatever it was. We need to go there, have a chat with the resistance people there, and just say hi and try and get another area under our control. And then when that's done, we can then, I think, go and destroy the alien base thing there to cause even more damage to the Avatar project. Just, knock that counter down a bit. Just, bring it down just to make our lives a little bit safer. So I would like to go and do that as well. I mean, yeah, there are so many other things I imagine will happen as we try and do that. But, I think that's what we'll try and do. But, yes, for now, let's finish things up. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We've turned up at this place going, hello, yeah, we'd like to be your fisherman, and we've crashed our boat into some rocks. There's giant, big, gnashy, smashy teeth. Sir, you appear to be on fire. Okay, what is that? No, how about no?